Welcome to the official Windows 8 channel, and today we're going to show you how to format or reformat a USB thumb drive. Um, there are several reasons why you want to reformat a USB thumb drive. One is the fact that usually reformatting a quick format is easier to do than erasing files. One of the problems with USB thumb drives is the sluggishness or the slow access of these thumb drives. Very often they take time. If you remove files, the way they work, takes time, and it's actually sometimes faster to just format the drive than to remove everything or just erase everything from the drive itself, especially if you have a lot of files. Thumb drives that have hundreds and hundreds of files usually will take a long time to erase everything. As with a quick format, at least everything is set to zero very rapidly. So another reason why you want to reformat your USB thumb drive is if you seem to be having a slow access. Maybe it's slower than it was. Maybe it gives you error messages from time to time. Sometimes it shows up, sometimes it doesn't. Things seem to be weird. File systems on the USB thumb drives can become flaky with, adding, removing all the time. So one thing that you might want to do is reformat the drive. It's going to give it its file system that it had when you bought it, basically. Yes, USB thumb drives wear with time, but usually they start to wear after more than 1 million writes. So that's a lot of writes, and usually you can actually make it better by reformatting and making things better. Another thing that can happen if you remove and write files all the time, you probably have a drive that has fragmentation. And one thing that is not recommended on a USB drive is the defragmentation, as it actually will really wear the drive faster if you do things like that. So how do you do that? Well, plug in your USB drive, go into the File Explorer. So if you don't see it, it could be on your start screen. I have an icon here. It can be on your desktop where you have it in the taskbar at the bottom left. Or if you don't see it, well, just use the search of Windows 8 and type File Explorer to get into it. In the File Explorer, you should actually see your thumb drive. If you don't see it, one thing that you might want to make sure that you have is that in the View panel that you have in the navigation pane available on the left, and maybe you have the Show All folders available so that you can actually see everything. Another thing is the folders that you see, there might be a little arrow that removes the drives and devices, and you're wondering, okay, I don't see nothing. Make sure that these are actually opened by clicking the little arrow there. And you should see your thumb drive. So you want to reformat the thumb drive. Of course, the first thing you need to do is back up everything. So if you have important files, you'll want to put them on your computer before you do that, because if you format, you'll lose all of your data. Once everything is set up, you've backed up, everything is copied safely, all you have to do is right-click on your thumb drive and click Format. There you'll see it usually wants to keep the same file system and the same label. So here I'll keep Kingston, I'll keep FAT32 as a format. And make sure that you have quick format, as it's going to be much faster. If you don't have quick format, it's going to take a long time because it needs to actually write on each little memory address in the Kingston or in the thumb drive. So that's much longer. So usually a quick format is enough. If it's really flaky and even after a quick format doesn't work well, you might want to try a regular format by removing this quick format check mark. But usually quick format is enough. All you do then is to click Start. It's going to say warning, you'll lose everything. Just click OK. And anywhere from a few seconds to a minute and a half, you'll have format complete. From that time, well, nothing is left on the drive. You have an empty new drive. Usually things are going to get better. If it had problems, it might actually be faster. And if it was just to remove everything, well, this is the quickest way of removing everything on the drive. If you enjoy our videos, why not subscribe to our channel? You'll be informed when new videos are online. If you have any comments, questions on what you've seen, let us know. Maybe you have features of Windows 8 you'd like us to talk about. Well, let us know. We'll try to post a video online. And hopefully you enjoy our videos and we'll come back to the official Windows 8 channel. Thank you for watching.